Hello guys, welcome back once again to my channel where we keep you updated with news and information. Now, I'm going to be talking about these, our people, some Nigerians and other foreigners who are living in Italy. Now, this picture that I'm showing you has a video which I will play you shortly to see what our people, some of our people are passing through in Italy. This thing happened in Milan and these people are working. Now, because of the fact that sometimes or most times Italians don't give house to foreigners or Nigerians, especially, it has caused this kind of issue. So these people were putting up tents where they would sleep. Now, imagine if this code comes, how are they going to survive it? That's another question that needs answers. Milan. Among the workers camped in front of the Polytechnic, we are functional to the economy of the city, but we have to live on the street. Nobody have agreed to give them house, no housing for them, so they are living in the street. We are functional for the economy of the city, but we find ourselves having to live in tents on the street. For 5 days, 70 people have been living camped out in tent in the park in front of the Polytechnic University of Milan. So this is happening in Milan. To me, I think this is an embarrassment because I don't think that workers, these people are working. It's not as if they are just roaming up and down. These people have contracts in this country, Italy, but there is nowhere for them to live. So they are living in the street. Now, they work as delivery drivers, home assistants, workers, but they can't find home in the city. They lived in an occupied building on the outskirts of Milan until a fire destroyed it on September 19th. And from that moment, they found themselves on the street again. From the institutions, they found a wall of silence. And so, together with activists from the Solidarity Network, Ci Siamo, they pitched tent in Piazza Leonardo da Vinci to live and to make visible the absence of housing policies in the city. So they are trying to also use the opportunity to create awareness in the area of Milan that there is no housing for foreigners, that getting houses or renting apartment is a very big problem. So why is it that you still have money to rent houses will still be a problem? Some people prefer to lock up their buildings, their houses, than to rent it to foreigners or to Nigerians. Now, the last time we showed you one video where a tenant destroyed the house of one Italian man who rented it to them. When after living wayward lives in their apartment, the man decided not to refund that caution money, and they said, okay, we are not going to also give you back the house intact. So therefore, they destroyed everything in that very house. So before we finish, let me quickly play you the video so we can continue from there.
Adesso, ascolta, il gazebo, questo era comodo metterlo lì, tanto quello. Vai, vai, otto il ramo qua, il ramo. Vai, andiamo, dentro, vai, vai, vai dentro, vai dentro, vai dentro, vai dentro, affiancati ancora, no. Due bastoni e poi tanto lì va inchiestata tutta. Va bene? Ci vediamo. Si riesce a questo.
So these are people living in some parts of Milan, trying to get a home, but since they couldn't get, they have to find a way to make tents with the help of these activists in the street. It's not easy living on the street. On Monday, they had to face the deluge, making do with streets and tents to try and stay dry. Most of them have a job, but that's not enough to get a home. In recent years, we have not been able to find a flat or shared room to rent on the free market due to ever-increasing costs and the guarantees required by the owners. At the time of the contract, that many of us workers with short-term and low-income contracts are unable to provide, in addition to the increasingly widespread forms of racism and discrimination that we suffer. During the day, they deliver food, help the elderly, or move packages on the shelves of apartment stores in conditions in which the minimum contractual guarantees of wages or regulation are often not respected. So these people, they do all kinds of jobs. They pay them small change, anything they can, give to them. That is how they are surviving. You see, so because maybe they may not, I don't know if they have all the documents they need. So, but because of that, they are not able to sign contract with certain people. And some of them say that they have short-term contract with some people. And most times, these landlords demand for life contract before they can give them apartments. So, a whole lot of issues have made their situation worse than it is supposed to be. Now, today, they no longer want to be invisible and ask the municipality for a housing policy that is attentive to us workers, which should be a priority for this administration, given that most of us, due to the difficulty in obtaining or renewing documents, are easily blackmailed and for this reason forced to accept underpaid jobs with the contractual conditions that are often on the edge of legality. And they point the finger at the thousands of private and public properties left empty and in a state of decay. So what are we talking about here? These people are seeing the houses that are empty, rotting away, but they don't want to give it to people. Now, for you to renew the document, it's a problem. They give you 2 years, 1 year to renew just one document. And when you want to get house, if you don't have any and the document is on renew, nobody will give you that house. So it becomes a problem. Claiming that the practice of occupation made increasingly difficult also by the new security decree that provides for penalties of up to 7 years in prison, a legality that is increasingly in defense of private real estate speculation that the residents conclude in agreement with public administrations and third sector entities are transforming cities based on their own profit needs, surrounding popular neighborhoods, expelling their inhabitants. So you can see what we are passing through in Italy. Living this, especially this Italy, it's no easy. The way some of them discriminate. You go here and wait for this obodo, but you never see anything. Let me know your opinion on that, or whether you have faced this kind of situation before. So guys, in case you want to send money to Nigeria, please don't forget to use this very app called TapTapSend, and also use my promo code right there. So you get all the benefit. Those sending money from UK, you are going to get £5 extra. Those sending from EU, you are going to get €5 extra. Those sending from USA and Canada, you are getting $10. And those sending from Dubai, you are getting 25 AED. The code is Critics News right there. Thank you and God bless you.